Hey there everybody, how you doing? It's me, your boy. Remember to vote here? Welcome back. Are you excited for the cave update? Can you not wait like me? Yeah, because same. Well, today is the day, elites. I found just about the coolest mod ever. Check this thing out right in front of me. Yep, that's right. That's a Minecraft 1.17 shrine in the flesh. This thing is beautiful, and inside of the chest, inside of the chest are a lot of blocks. Today we're going to dive into this mod, check it out, talk all about it. If you're big into the Minecraft 1.17 mod and you'd like me to follow its development, make more videos on it, then leave a like on this video. This video needs to pass 16,000 likes. That's right, for me to make more videos on this mod. Please pass the like goal. Here's the mod's CurseForge page. I'll go ahead and drop a link to this page down in the description so you can get the mod yourself. Big shout out to Super MJ 767 for putting in that grind and creating this mod because it is really cool. Now this is a Minecraft 1.15.2 mod, so you'll need to be on that version. Alright, so today we're going to dive into the mod and talk about what each thing does. Now, big things that you need to know. Some of these things don't have a function quite yet, and these things won't generate in your world quite yet either. It is also missing a few things, like unfortunately, the Warden and the Axolotl. Let's start with Darkstone, this brand new gray stone block right here. Look at it, look how good it looks. The texture is pretty much spot on. We got our first look at Darkstone when the Warden was shown off at Minecraft Live. Now you have to remember that these features aren't in the game quite yet, so this might not be its actual name, but I've got to say, Darkstone, that's a pretty sweet name. Definitely fits the block. Now Darkstone comes in a stair, slab, and wall variant as well. Darkstone's texture, overall, really clean. I love this. Next up, the candles. The white candle and the black candle. Now, unlike Darkstone, these two things actually do have a little bit of functionality. Not much, but a little bit. Check this out. They actually give off a little bit of light. The candles seem to have a light level of 5. Now, both candles' light level isn't much, but I mean, it's something. The candles are definitely more of a decorational item. They both look so sweet. I literally cannot wait until candles actually make it into the game. That's gonna be cool. Fresh out of the Dripstone caves, we have the Dripstone block. The Dripstone block was shown to generate inside of, wait for it, the Dripstone caves. Yeah, based off of the name, that would definitely make sense. Now in this mod, the block doesn't have any functionality, but the texture is pretty clean. But maybe it doesn't work the best with itself. That looks kind of weird. Anyways, the Dripstone block. Now the Dripstone block's texture is very similar to the stalagmite and the stalactite. Here we have the stalagmite, the one from the ground, and here's the stalactite. Now, take a look at this thing. Right now, this is not dripping, and right now I do not believe that that's gonna hurt the zombie. Yeah, no. That's the sun, not that thing right there. So no functionality on either of these things quite yet, but they look pretty much identical to how they looked at Minecon. Now, I'd like to see what happens if we just go ahead and, say, get rid of that. Aha, we've broken gravity. Elites, we've actually done it. It doesn't fall. Next up, another set of blocks, and I have to be honest, this stuff is called limestone, and I really like the coloration, the texture on this block. I love these sand tones lately, but I don't really remember when it was showed off at Minecraft Live. Yeah, maybe I'm just forgetting things, but the block does look really clean. You have to admit it. Just like with Darkstone, it has a stair, slab, and wall variant. After that, we have the Geode Casing. Now this is a block that I definitely remember. I believe this is the gray block that was shown to generate on the outside of those little amethyst nodes, amethyst Geode Casing things. Yeah, the things that we're going to take a look at next. But look at the texture on this thing. This looks like that really ugly old carpet, right? It's like blue and it's got these like textures in it. Yeah, I mean the block is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it totally looks like that old carpet. Totally, 100%. Anyways though, a Geode Casing. This is the block right here. I think the texture is interesting. Next up, the Amethyst Geode, the purple block right here. This block is a block that you definitely noticed. Now, rewinding things for a second. This is the casing block that I think goes with this one. I mean, with the purple tones in here, that would definitely make sense. I believe there was a white block in between this stuff and this stuff, but the white block isn't in this mod quite yet. Anyways, here we have the Amethyst Geode. Now, according to this mod's description, amethyst crystals will actually grow on this stuff over time. So I think we have a little bit of an experiment to run. Instead of staring around here, staring at these blocks, waiting for crystals to literally grow, let's just go ahead and move on, and then we'll check this thing at the end of the video and see if any crystals have actually grown. I did go ahead and expand the platform. It's a 5x5 platform. Hopefully that's enough space. Moving on, the Amethyst Crystal, the thing that we're trying to grow. Right now, unfortunately, no beautiful wind chime noise, but it does look cool. Definitely cool looking, definitely quartz vibes for sure, and listen to this. We break it, we get the glass break sound. You can also go crazy and place this stuff all over the ground too if you wanted to. It doesn't seem to have any rules on its placement or anything like that. Here's another huge one. Take a look at this right here. That's right, elites, copper. Now, if I'm being 100% honest, the texture is a little different on this one, but I think maybe that's just because I'm so used to the normal Minecraft ores. But here we have copper ore, and then right here, inside of this chest now, we have a copper ingot. A copper ingot looks exactly like the other ingots, just copper. This mod comes with 4 different stages of oxidizing copper. Of course, first we have 0 oxidation, and then we have a little bit more, and then finally, fully oxidized, fully green. These blocks also have staircase variants. But just wait, it doesn't end there. These blocks also come with slab variants as well. A slab variant and a staircase variant for each stage. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this copper is going to oxidize. I've had this little copper display set up over here since the start of this video, and nothing has changed with it quite yet. I'm sure eventually, once this mod gets updated, it'll happen, but as of right now, this stuff doesn't seem to be oxidizing. That, or it just takes a really long time. Or maybe it's because I paused the daylight cycle. Either way though, here are all of the copper blocks. Now let's talk about some of the Lush Caves items. First up, the moss block. This is the moss block right here. The texture is pretty similar to grass, but the coloration, at least in the desert biome, the biome that I'm technically in, isn't very close. You can't deny though, the moss block, definitely mossy looking, 100%. Next up, we have the moss layer. This is just a layer of moss. It's basically like carpet, but instead of carpet, it's moss. The texture here is identical to the top of the moss block. Baby azalea tree, blooming baby azalea tree, blooming azalea leaves, azalea leaves. Look at these items, especially these leaves right here. This would be an amazing, amazing bush. And these models over here, oh my gosh, look at how good they look. Okay, imagine this, elites. Minecraft 1.17 drops, and all saplings look like a miniature version of their big trees. Like these azalea saplings, but they're not actually saplings, but pretend they were. How cool would that be? I mean, a miniature pine tree? A miniature dark oak? Okay, I don't know how that would work, actually. It would be cool, though. Right here is the azalea root block. This is the block that generates below the tree that leads down into the lush caves. Then we have hanging azalea roots as well. These roots go on the bottom side of a block. Definitely amazing for detailing. This would look great with coarse dirt. Hopefully, once 1.17 drops, we'll be able to actually pick up these root blocks and these root plants too, because why not? Next up, the drip leaf plant. The drip leaf is very, very interesting, and it actually functions. You see that? I fell through that plant. I actually fell through the plant. That's sweet. So with the mod, you can put a drip leaf plant down just like that, or you could actually place a couple stems and make the drip leaf plant a little bit taller. So now it's this tall, and if I stand on it, same thing. Eventually, it's going to fall, and I'm going to fall right through the plant, and then it'll pop right back up like it's meant to, which is so cool. And look at this. We could literally just make like a staircase here and climb right up the drip leaf plants, just like at Minecraft Live. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. This thing actually works. That's so cool. This honestly makes me more excited for the drip leaf plant. Over here, we have the baby drip leaf. Just a small baby drip leaf. You can't stand on the thing, but I guess you can stand inside of the thing. The spore blossom. Check this thing out. This is so cool. Now, this is the flower that's going to emit particles around the flower. Unfortunately, there are no particles right now, so the functionality doesn't seem to be added, but the texture is really, really cool looking. This honestly looks like some sort of alien flower. Can't wait to see this in Minecraft. Next up, Glowberry Vines. These are Glowberry Vines right here. Now, you can definitely climb the Glowberry Vines. You walk up to it, hold down space, and you'll climb the vine, just like you would with any other climbable thing. Not 100% sure if they'll grow quite yet, so we'll check on you a little bit later. This thing right here is the Glowberry. It's basically a retextured sweet berry. In case you were wondering, yes, in survival Minecraft, you can eat the Glowberry, but it doesn't seem to actually feel any hunger, and you eat it really, really quick too. So, not too sure. Oi, coming back in here because it sounds a little confusing. It does refill hunger, but not for a long time. Like, Just a tiny amount of hunger. Oh my gosh, look at these sculk blocks, the textures. These are so crazy to actually see in the game, and then the sculk growth as well. So the sculk growth is sort of like the moss layer that we just checked out. It kind of grows and spreads on things, but not actually quite yet. It doesn't really do anything in the mod. Then these are a couple sculk blocks. They also don't do anything, and then the sculk sensors. Currently, these sensors do connect to redstone. I mean, if we place a line like that, it connects clearly, but the sensors don't actually work. I mean, I'm moving around in here, I'm placing blocks, breaking blocks. They don't actually work quite yet. The functionality has not been added, but the sensors are in the mod if you want to at least look at them. They blend in with these other textures pretty well. There's a little bit of a difference there. Overall, though, really, really cool looking. It is missing that tire tread sculk block, though. If you know what I'm talking about. Dirt, gravel, brush. Next up, we have the brush. Now, the brush doesn't seem to currently work. I mean, you can hold it and use it, and that's so weird thing happens. But unfortunately, no brushing. At least not yet. Now, think back to Minecraft Live for a second. What do you use the brush to do? Of course, brush away blocks and find fragments of pots. Those pot fragments aren't in the mod quite yet, but what is in the mod right now, today, is the pot, or at least the base pot. Right here. Here it is. It looks a little bit different, but it's pretty similar. Check it out. It's got the clay texture, that really, really cool top. Yeah, definitely excited for the pots. But again, doesn't do anything quite yet. You can't cook it up or anything quite yet. It's just the clay texture right now. Does fall, though. That's a falling pot.
Nice.
The long, much overdue lightning rod. Here it is in all of its glory. Now, big warning here. Don't put the lightning rod on your wooden build and then stand around in a thunderstorm. It doesn't work quite yet. It's just in the mod right now. No functionality yet. Yeah, your build will burn down. I repeat, your build will be donezo. Be careful. And finally, last but not least, we have powdered snow. Here it is right here. Powdered snow is basically a fake block. You can move right through the block, walk around in it. If this block were generating on mountains, yep, that would definitely be a trick. 100% you'd fall through it. I think powdered snow is definitely going to make me frustrated. It's going to be really annoying, definitely, but here it is. Yeah, a block that you can literally move through and stand in. It's basically an invisible fake block. All right, so that's what this mod adds so far. Basically, a lot of blocks that don't really have any function quite yet. As this mod gets updates though, oh, I have a big feeling that it is going to be sweet. I mean, remember, Minecraft 1.17 won't be out until next summer. If a mod is already this far, compared to normal Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft, that updates actual development, yeah, this is some pretty solid progress. So quick amethyst update, unfortunately no crystals have grown quite yet and no copper has turned quite yet. This all looks exactly like it looked a little while ago when I placed it down. So elites, for the Caves and Cliffs 1.17 concept mod, that is actually it, at least for now. Remember, if you want me to follow this mod's updates, leave a like on this video. A big shout out to my patrons, Devins, Macy1231, and Kiobez for the support. Thank you very much. Today, we end with a big question, also a request. The question, how do you think powdered snow will actually work in Minecraft 1.17? The request, remember to subscribe. It's been me, your boy. Until next time, goodbye.